Hello! Today I'm building the rudder controls for the helicopter drone rig. My idea all along was to create something that makes drone flying and flight simulation as realistic as possible. So I built a rig that resembles a helicopter or aircraft cockpit as closely as I could. In my previous videos I constructed the cyclic control, which replaced one of the little DJI joysticks, and also dismantled the RC-N3 controller and made the control panel. I replaced all of the main DJI controls with 10K potentiometers, built all of the rig from bits of metal I had lying around in the garage, and used the second-hand Playseat as the centerpiece for the cockpit rig. Anyway, on with the rudder control build, and again, as it uses a single potentiometer, this is easy to adapt to control a flight sim as well as a drone. First of all, I measured the basic bits according to my feet to see what's comfortable and get the basic design together. For the side panels, I used a couple of bits of aluminium that came from some old audio equipment 19-inch rack panel. Also, when sourcing parts for my rigs, I found that there are lots of really useful bits to be found on websites that stock spares for motorcycles, marine engineering, and also robotics and radio-controlled aircraft. So on with the build, and it didn't take too long to cut all the steel and aluminium parts I'd selected. I measured everything and used the center punch to mark the center of all the holes before drilling. And in some cases, using a tap to make threaded holes. And after installing the motorcycle footrests as the main rudder pedals, I soon had a basic working unit. I installed one 10K potentiometer that connects to the horizontal axis of the left-hand joystick of the DJI controller via a 5-pin 1mm JST connector, the same type I used in the cyclic control video. So that's the rudder controls complete. In the next video I'm going to build the collective control, and then the rig will be ready for its first test flight. Plus there'll be even more detailed plans, component lists and info for building your own rig on my Patreon channel. Plus future conversions of the rig to use as a flight simulator for X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator, and even for controlling Xbox. So see you soon.